Imagine you're 14, 15, 16, and you're going to a new school. A group of kids asks you what are your interests, and you tell them the truth. You like Ninjago, and they laugh at you because Ninjago is just for little kids. But is it actually true? Is it just for 7 years olds? No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you why. Ninjago is way more than just a kids show. Other than it being sometimes so brutal, it's a show about traumatized people. Many characters have their unique but scary story these little kids are unable to understand. When I was in primary school, that was when season 4 was out, everyone loved Ninjago, and usually their favorite character was Lloyd, the legendary green ninja, blah blah blah. Lloyd is more than just a chosen one whose destiny was to defeat Lord Garmadon. He's the most traumatized character in the series, starting with his childhood. He was abandoned by both of his parents and sent to a school for bad boys, where he was bullied. While Garmadon was on his evil path, Misako just disappeared for no reason. Lloyd was bullied by other kids and eventually got kicked out because he was lacking ambitions. Basically, Lloyd had been alone his whole childhood. Then the evil kid decided to free the Serpentine, Hypno Brave, Fangpire, then Pythor. He got betrayed by every each of them. Then he lived with the ninja on the Destiny's Bounty when he got to know his destiny. He has to fight with his own father. He had been preparing for it for so much time, and it led to a day when he had to become older and skip his childhood. Pretty harsh. Then, after defeating his father and sending him to the curse realm, he got possessed by a ghost. Another trauma. When he thought Garmadon would never come back, and when he also fell in love with Harumi, he got betrayed by her. The girl admitted she never had feelings for him, she just used him to achieve what she wanted, and that was resurrecting Garmadon's most evil version. Lloyd's life is the definition of trauma, as you can see. Every ninja had been through a lot of stuff. Kai and Nia lost their parents at a very young age. Kai had to work as a blacksmith to provide for them too. Then Nia got kidnapped by a skeleton army and he had to become a ninja to save her. Later in the show, Kai loses his powers and has a big crisis, and Nia becomes the ocean to save her friends. Cole's mother died when he was a kid. He stayed with his father who didn't care about him at all. The boy was completely alone and lost until he met Master Wu and became a ninja. Jay was abandoned by his parents and lived on a junkyard with Ed and Edna. I believe they were good parents, but it's still pretty sad. Then as a ninja he loses Nia twice. Once when Nadaka married her and she got shot, but he manages to use his last wish to bring her back. Then in Seabound he loses her again and gets depressed, so he decides to live in the middle of nowhere. Zen is also such a traumatized character. He spent years not knowing he's a ninja yet. Also, he sacrifices himself many times. Starting with season 3, when he died and saved the city, he got sent to the Chains Island and fortunately his body got rebuilt. Ninjago is a pretty dark show with so many death scenes in basically every season, but there are two scenes that can't be forgotten. First up, Moro's death. That was a pretty emotional but also a brutal scene. Moro floating above the sea and getting pulled down by the Prominent. Mr. Wu offering him help, but he denies. The ghost hands him the realm crystal and dies on screen. The second one is when Garmadon destroyed Mr. E in season 9. He just used his power to destroy him from the inside. That's how it seemed to me. Well, he just did kaboom. Ninjago touches many more major topics, for example in Skybound, when Nadakan and Ojin wanted to marry Nia. People believe she was in her teens by the time. Aging Ninjago is such a problematic thing, but if that's true, and Nia was in her teens, then some odd guy wanting to marry her isn't for kids. I mean, of course kids can watch it, as they don't understand a lot of stuff anyway. Ninjago is a wise show that can teach a lot of stuff. A great example of it is simply Master Wu and his iconic quotes never put off until tomorrow, something that can be done today. The ninja had also said some smart stuff if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to make it happen. The title of this video was found in the wrong way. Ninjago is a kids show, but can also be enjoyed by other audiences like teens and even adults. And there's nothing wrong with that. Even when there is some more mature content, children can enjoy it just like everyone else. Also, adults can watch it without any shame because Ninjago isn't a dumb show that brainwashes you, like I said. It actually touches a lot of important stuff. Loss of a person you love, identity crisis, honor, true values, and many more.